So here we are at Bill's farm. Bill says he's been here for 24 years. Well, yeah, when we have a look at Bill later, that means that Bill started here when he was 6 years of age. We're in the middle of the judging for the Australian Grand Dairy Awards, which will be announced on the 24th of November. And here to give us a hand is Neil Willman, Chief Judge. Not just of cheese, is it, Neil? It's all dairy.
It's all dairy. It includes yogurt and butters and creams and dairy desserts, the works.
Righto, but today you're going to show us how to judge cheese.
And that's actually my favourite.
Righto, we have Bill. Bill has turned up and he's dispensing cheese. Say hello to the folks, Bill.
Hello, how are you?
There you go. That man's been working here for 24 years. How is that possible? It's his 25th birthday tomorrow.
Too young.
Now, what have we got next, Bill?
We've got some Heidi raclette.
Heidi raclette. We can get a close-up shot of that there.
Heidi raclette is one of my favourite cheeses. It's just the texture here is what I look for. It's not as strong as, say, some of the washed rinds, but from a texture and from a flavour, it's beautiful. It's an all-rounder. That's the way I see it.
We're just slightly distracted by well-known cheese legends. Robert Dipidomenico's popped in to get some cheese here from Bill's farm. Don't worry, champ. Keep going.
You could taste the
What can you taste, Robert?
cheese.
Really nice. What a coincidence.
And it on discounts $2.99 a kilo. That's all you pay here. It was $5.99. Now it's only $2.99. And we always say, be there.
Bill, what do you got for us next? I've got to reach over here.
Okay, we've got this magnificent cheddar from Pine Garner cheddar, cloth-bounded cheddar, again from Tasmania, at least 12 months old. The flavour here, it just continues to linger on long after you've swallowed it. It's one of our customers' favourites. It's well sought after, and it's also sought after. It has to be at least 12 months. So
Its name again?
Pine Garner, Pine Garner, just sitting right there.
There we go. There you go. No. Let's get John Burns to taste the Pine Garner.
That's all right. Yes. Very dense, very dry. It's got a little bit of crunch in it. And plenty of flavour.
That gets your attention, that cheese, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And the dryness of it is because it's a rinded cheddar. That cheese continues to dry out through its maturation. So this cheese, I've tasted some 20-year-old cheddar and it's just as good as some of the 10-year-old cheddar I've had. So think about cheese as milk seeking immortality.
Well, you're right about the aftertaste because I finished that 5 minutes ago and it's now got a nutty, lingering flavour in the mouth.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Milk seeking immortality.
That's a line I've borrowed from another, but
T-shirts.
you can use it.
T-shirts. Hey, Bill, reaching over again. What's next?
We've got a washed rind cheese from Victorian cheese from Boozy Creek called Warby Red. It won some awards this year. It's been small cheese maker there, very artisanal, full of flavour, quite creamy. Let's have a taste.
This is the cheese that I mentioned to you some time ago, washed rind, which reminds me of teenage boys' socks.
Oh, excellent.
So naturally, it has some aroma to it.
Absolutely.
So it reminds you of teenage boys' socks, so that means I'll go into the front room and there'll be 20 wheels of cheese lying discarded on the floor. Is that what it means?
I have a piece of the washed rind cheese from Boozy Creek.
Well, here it is, just here, Warby Red it's called.
Warby Red.
Have a sniff of it first.
I mean, it's lovely, delicate flavour,
Yeah.
but not to knock your socks off. So
No, it's not
overwhelming at
not
all.
overwhelming
I
at
think
all.
that cheese would need at least another 2 or 3 weeks before it really reminds you of the stinky socks.
Mind you, the aftertaste is a bit stronger than the initial taste.
The aftertaste is musty
Yeah.
and bitter.
A little bit better.
Well, I'm
else
getting musty.
You're getting the fumes through your nose.
No. Have you got a blue to finish us off with? Because you're a big blue fan, aren't you, Benzo?
I like blue cheese, yeah.
Goes beautifully with the noble one from De Bortoli. Right, this is that's the one that Ellicott pointed out earlier, the Shadows of Blue from Tarago River, which is in Gippsland. Makes me a genius because it says Gippsland on the front of it.
What am I looking for here, Neil?
With Shadows of Blue, you don't want... It's not a full, in-your-face blue cheese.
Yeah.
It's a very creamy cheese, and that helps soften the flavour. But all you're looking for is a lovely, delicate, balanced blue cheese flavour with a hint of salt in the background. Beautiful, creamy, buttery texture, which that's delivering.
Oh my God!
It's one of the best introductory blues before you move on to the gutsy.
The Stiltons and the like.
Well, let's keep it
Australian.
Keep it Australian. Yeah.
Yeah. Bill, reaching over again. Am I old-fashioned, or is it true? Are you more likely to sell a blue cheese to a man rather than a woman, or does it not? Is there no sort of gender bias?
I think there is a little bit of gender bias because Father's Day, when that comes around, we sell a lot of blues and a lot of wash rinds. It's only, I believe it goes with the wine a little bit when you have these strong Merlots or Cab Savs, which they have after the meal. It's the blues and the wash rinds that sell, especially during Father's Day.
Right. Now let me get a cutaway shot here of Ellicott and Kushler. When I posed the question, are you more likely to sell a blue cheese to a man rather than a woman? Look at that. Disgusted they are.
More likely to smell one.
Righto, final question, Neil, and final question, Bill. All right, hypothetical. The Ebola virus has arrived at the ports, and it is galloping towards us. It's going to kill everyone in Melbourne. You've got time to have one
last
cheese.
Oh my God, that's very difficult to see.
Give us a cheese type rather than a brand.
Washed rind for me.
Washed rind?
Yeah.
Bill, your Ebola virus special.
It'll have to be the pine Ghana because I'll survive the Ebola and I'll have plenty of cheese to eat for 2 years.
Ripper. Hey, thanks, Neil.
Cheers.
Good luck. Lovely to chat with you.
Thank you.
Nice to chat with you too, Bill.
Nice to meet you, Bill.